Not playing the intro?
Yeah, playing the intro.
Oh,
That's the intro.
there it is.
We're on the intro.
What does PC no letter mean?
Question.
What the?
I can already tell this will be a good one. This is already my favorite episode.
Deep Thoughts by Ryan Baker.
Why let this spark go right now? Will Scott smell it?
Yes. Zoltar says yes.
Yeah. That's your ass.
No, that ain't mine, is it?
It's that mask in the box.
It's
turning
well
from last
greased.
time.
There's gerbils in there priming it up.
Primus.
Let me winks.
So, welcome everybody to another episode of 99 Stories, and this is one.
It
And we
sure
are
is.
we're your imaginary cookies. Hey guys,
Hello.
Oh, hi.
it's been a long time since we talked last.
Since we rock and rolled.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. It's good to be here in your own house.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
And he was still late. No,
He was setting up his drums the whole time.
Wait, what?
For the podcast.
Was I?
Actually, he was playing his drums when I got here today. And they sounded really good. I got some video of that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I caught you in your natural habitat, in your natural element, like
Oh, no.
like Bigfoot in the wild.
Oh, no.
And the video was blurry,
Oh,
like Bigfoot in the wild.
See?
It's not the camera.
Bigfoot is blurry. It's not the
it's not
photographer's
the
fault.
because he's an interdimensional being.
That's extra scary to me.
See, I like that.
Man,
This might not be the show for all that. Because if you get him going,
I know. Sorry.
this isn't the episode for the next episode.
No.
right.
We can talk about big feet all day.
We'll get Callie on
there's
here.
websites devoted to that.
That's what we'll talk about when we bring
Yeah,
her
we'll
up.
get Callie on here.
I like that. Actually, she'd be a great guest. Speaking of guests, we got a good one coming up here in a minute.
Yes.
A couple of minutes.
Super stoked about it.
I think it's okay. I think it's safe to say it now because now we're in the episode. We're going to have comedian Ryan O'Flanagan on the show today.
I am literally an overexcited tourist right now.
Yes, we're not joking your asses. We are going to have him on, and he's going to be great. If you're not familiar, he's an internet sensation. He's done lots of really funny viral videos, like the overly excited tourist, like two different guys on a park bench, like name the price of the thing, guess the price of the thing. He's got an album called Yum Yum Yum. That's really great. He's going to be on tour very soon, as this episode will probably air in January. He will be on the road very, very shortly. And we're trying to get him up here our way in Northern Ohio. And that's actually how we kind of met him or ran into him, was we're trying to help him get a show around us. And I'm sure that's going to come up in conversation.
And you know, Canton would be amazing for him.
They
to do
would
that.
eat him up.
Oh,
And
my
I want
goodness.
to convey that to him, that he would have a fan base here for sure. Like we get him. We
Yeah.
get that humor so much. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to talk to him in a minute. And before we do that, we kind of all share a love of comedy, and I thought maybe we'd dive into favorite comics.
Oh, man.
Favorite comedy bits, albums, stand-ups, anything.
I loved the Jerky Boy albums.
Jerky Boy albums was great.
Yeah, I had that, and I had a couple of Jeff Foxworthy's. I know it's kind of weird, but like
I
his
like
stuff was good.
Foxworthy. I still like
Adam
Foxworthy.
Sandler.
The Jex Foxworthy, Adam Sandler stuff. Yep.
I had Adam Sandler's first one when I was a kid on.
With the talking goat.
Was that on the first one?
Oh, you fucking whiz that thing.
Yeah, I'm talking. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yep.
I think that's
And it was
Yeah.
like it was as
Gotta respect the condom. What the fuck?
this was like I'm so high. No, you're not, man. Those were pencil shavings.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
it's the
I'm
first
so
one.
drunk. Well, no, you're not. It was like that record.
And now a severe beating of a high school janitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one with Polychronopolis?
Again, you're going
No,
to the
that's
second album.
That's the second
Am I?
album.
Okay.
Second album.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm verifying.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
he's right.
No, first one was called "They're All Gonna Laugh at You." I like taking the stairs. Oh, Fatty McGee, you're the fattest.
So,
But I had it like contraband because it's so filthy. It was like my love of like Dr. Dre, like my copy of The Chronic and my copy of They're All Gonna Laugh at You. I had to hide them from my mom,
Oh yeah.
like because they were so filthy and so full of swear words. But that's kind of why you loved them.
My-
You hit them like a playboy.
See,
like, I'm not supposed to have this, but
it was
I really
it was the
love this.
opposite. My parents had Eddie Murphy's Delirious
and Raw?
and Raw.
Those are like the two best ever.
on
Yeah.
vinyl. So like listen to that stuff.
You
There's some
dropped your ice cream.
there's some Richard Pryor in there and everything.
he's great,
So
too.
yeah. So like
I was exposed to words that I was like never ever to say ever in public.
See, but that's
At a
good
young age.
parenting. That's how we raised our kids. Like,
Yeah.
like you're gonna hear some words, and you can laugh at it, and, but you just don't say it in
But
public, or I get in trouble.
You were talking about albums that you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I had like the 3 Jerky Boy albums.
Oh, those are
Like,
great.
like I went on the weekend with my dad. Like, hey, can you buy this for me? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I went home like with my mom during the week, and my stepdad listened to it. And he was like, oh no. And then they were gone.
Oh, you got rid of them?
Yeah, got yanked.
Yeah.
Should I bring my shoes and my glasses?
But
Should I bring my fucking toolbox?
Ding! Stop that.
man, but
Stop
like
that.
Hello, dental practice.
Mitch Hedberg, Dave Chappelle.
Hedberg.
Dave Chappelle's killing him softly. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, like
Dave's a
that,
kid.
that album's so great. But man, I've even like I listen to comedy is something that stand-up comedy is something I've always wanted to dabble, like dip my toes into.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I feel like I have like a calling for it, but at the same time, like it makes me so like nervous to like.
You know, they've got local clubs.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Crackpots.
Oh
is
yeah,
down the
yeah.
street.
I know. I like, and that's how I like.
You could always
just
try it.
Start out small
Yeah,
and you
just
work.
do
You
a,
know,
just do a
Yeah.
10-minute set or something.
10-minute set, dude.
5? I don't know. I don't know what
he'll like. There's a
We'll ask
like,
Ryan.
yeah, he'll tell you, but
Like Kill Tony does like the 1 minute thing, you know?
but like
yeah.
getting a local
Neil Hamburger?
getting 3
Neil
minutes,
Hamburger,
getting 3 minutes out of like a local place would actually be like huge.
Okay.
Like yeah.
I know it's not a lot of time.
No,
it's
like
not. It's
like,
not a lot of time.
If you get like 5 minutes in like somewhere in New York or something like that, like holy crap, like
Yeah.
whoa. And 5 minutes doesn't seem like a lot because you know we do like
I'm
an hour
sure it
podcast and it
does.
goes so quick. But like
No, but you-
5 is so long.
Well, and that's something that we can talk with Ryan about too. Is that's 5 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever of being on, like being fucking on. And when we do this, we're very casual. And honestly, it's not professional. We're not professional when we do this. We're having a good time. If we were trying to sell it, it would have to be very cleaned up and very fast paced, and all the edits to make it, perfect. And
coherent.
And our hour-long podcast would be 20 minutes because we take out all the bullshit, So,
We're real now.
yeah. But I mean, 3 minutes under stage lights, you'd have to just come out and kill. It'd have to be rapid fire, all the good shit, In fact, I think when the
or
guys,
like or one solid good
one good
like,
joke,
Yeah, like
the big setup and the big punch.
and that's a thing I like because I've thought about this for years and years and years and stuff. I would probably be good at like mostly stories, kind of like or,
Yeah.
and like kind of just embellishing or whatever along like the story or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's the only way to fill an hour. Like I've seen Craig Ferguson, I've seen Gabriel Iglesias, I've seen
See, me and you've seen Ron White.
Ron White.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Kevin Hart, and it when they to flesh out a full concert like that, I don't know what the term is for us. It's a gig, it's a concert, but I mean to do
that's
a
good
whole
question to
set.
ask him. What do they call that?
Yeah, what do you call a whole hour-long
I
show?
think it's a set.
But you really, I mean, his album is like 45 minutes. You really have to either tell a bunch of stories or one really consecutive.
The thing that
like you're talking to your friends. I mean, you really have to entertain for a solid fucking hour.
the thing that terrifies me, I think, the most about like putting it out there with stand-up comedy and stuff is that at some point in time, there's like, okay, like I don't fear the bombing.
Okay.
Because bombing is like, how do we learn lessons in life, right? It's through
Failure.
Failure, right?
Yeah.
So bombing is nothing more than like, oh, okay,
That
those
didn't work.
Okay, those didn't work. So like, how do I,
Yeah.
how do I go back and
Well, band wise, if we learn a couple new songs and we go out and nobody likes them, nobody
Like,
dances,
oh.
we go, oh,
okay,
kick that off the list. That
Right.
wasn't good.
it's dealing with hecklers.
Okay. Because they're
like-
trying to derail you and take the show over.
Or
Yeah.
they're trying to do something or whatever.
They want to be the star.
And
is
I am not one that's ever been like quick-witted.
Okay.
So like I'd probably end up like getting like just abominated by like if a heckler came up or whatever, like,
Yeah.
oh crap. Unless like if
who's,
you're like
um,
security,
Who's the guy that he's young and kind of handsome and he just played the Football Hall of Fame stadium? Matt Rife.
Matt Rife is hilarious.
So Matt Rife,
I like Matt.
Matt's
and
great.
I think he's very cool, and I think part of his charm is he's very quick with the comebacks. Like he's like Eminem with battle rapping. Like he's almost taunting the crowd. Like say some shit. Give me anything. What do you do for a living? Yell something at me, and then he turns it around
His
really
crowd
quick.
work is
and he
impeccable.
fucks with them,
Yep.
and that creates the show.
Yep.
And if you have that gift, I feel like you're really going to do well.
Oh yeah.
I want to tie this into the last episode.
Yeah.
Didn't he just buy Annabelle?
What?
Yeah, I think so.
Matt Rife, the comedian,
Yeah.
just bought Annabelle's in Akron.
No, Annabelle,
The doll.
the demonic doll.
Yeah.
We were talking about the last episode.
Why would he do that?
One
That's
of them,
stupid.
yeah.
Why
I'm
would he?
pretty
why
sure
would-
he bought one of those demonic dolls.
But why would he do that?
Sorry, I'm tying the episodes together.
No, but you're also
No, that's
there's-
good.
There's also okay, so like that doll has recently been like on tour, like
Yeah.
like this year's been on like the spooky like a Comic-Con thing or whatever, but it's like a spooky like it's been on this whole tour of like
Spooky,
weird
scary skeletons.
weird oddity stuff that has potentially crap going on with it or whatever. But
Open it up.
every city that thing has come to, something like what do you want to call it?
Something terribly wrong has happened.
Something dramatic or like terrible. Like there was a plane crash
Yes.
at one of them.
He purchased the home and occult museum
Oh, that's
that doll was in, so he owns everything.
what a bad
Oh, the
idea.
one that's over. Is that the one that's in like
It's-
Indiana
uh
or it's like somewhere in the Midwest?
What a
something
bad
like
idea.
that.
What a bad
Dude,
idea.
I don't know, man. Like that's cool, but at the same time, like
Yeah,
that
there's
stuff.
750 haunted artifacts in this thing.
I want to
apparently.
say that's
What a strange thing for a popular comedian to want.
so.
Because he doesn't come off as like
Do you wanna die?
I want to say
he
that's
doesn't
that
come off
museum,
as gothic or anything. Like that's kind of
That museum and the artifacts that are in it. I want to say is all the stuff like the movie The Conjuring.
oh yeah.
Okay, so The Conjuring is based on like there's a Ed and his wife that go like they're the medians that go to like all the like are pictured like they're the main characters kind of throughout all the
Ann, go towards the light.
no, not her.
That
But
bitch was creepy.
those two guys. Well, that guy when they would go to all these different like investigations that they would get called onto, he would take some type of thing from like each case,
Okay.
and then he made a museum.
Oh,
kind
like a
of,
trophy or a talisman.
it was
or a-
yeah, basically like he turned his trophy room into like this museum.
That's
and
the lovely room of death you have.
yeah.
and I want to say,
Room of Death.
and I want to say that's the one that like Matt bought. Then,
Yeah.
it's and if that's
Why would you do
if that's
that?
the case, those things are real.
We're going down the rabbit hole too much. We should talk to Ryan.
Let's get Ryan
Yeah,
on
let's-
the
let's
phone
not waste any
and
more
let's
time.
just jump right in.
Spooky stuff. Go back to jokes and haha.
Yeah. I want to feel good, not bad.
We'll talk to him until he's sick of us, and then we'll wrap it up after.
Hey, Ryan, and goodbye.
So we got to call you Baker for this.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, because so we've got Ryan Baker, but we're about to have Ryan O'Flanagan.
Ryan.
So, so for the duration of this show, our beautiful bass player is
Do
going
Jackie
to
O, but say Ryan O.
Wait.
How you do Jackie O?
Baker, oh. Or like Callie. Or Callie calls me Baker Bake sometimes.
Baker Bake.
Bake.
Yeah, see, you've heard her say it.
Yeah.
I know. I think we've said it too. All right, here it goes.
Quiet, you dicks.
Ring, ring,
Is your
ring.
speaker up?
Yeah, here it goes.
Is your refrigerator running?
Better go and catch it.
This thing up.
Hello.
Hey, Ryan O'Flanagan.
How's it going?
Good, man. You are on 99 Stories, and this is one with imaginary cookies. You will hear the voices of Joseph Middleton
Hello.
and Ryan Baker,
Hello.
and I'm Scott Paris. We were the ones talking, and we were setting them up, man. It's really nice to have you on the show.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Oh, you're being too kind. Glad we caught you in I know there's a time difference, so it's kind of like the middle of the afternoon for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys do this podcast deep into the night, huh? You night owls over there.
Well,
Right.
we're all old and we're all dads, and we all have to get up for work. in the
That's it.
morning.
It's 7 o'clock here. We gotta be up at 5 a.m. So we're gonna watch Matlock after this.
Yeah,
Mal.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah, right.
we're enjoying some Werther's Originals and warm tapioca pudding.
Yeah, that's good for the listener. Just to hear the host's mouth sucking on some words.
You know what's funny is actually, our drummer Joe has been doing this. He's been like ASMR and sucking noises and hitting his bong. It makes kind of a watery sound. So
Yeah, that's all the rage now.
it's all the
People love
kids are
ASMR.
they're super into it. They're falling asleep to it.
Oh.
They're like, I hate when they talk, but I love the suckling sounds the drummer makes. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
he's vape and shit.
Terrible.
They would just like shut up and suck on some candy. I would listen.
Right. We don't care about your drums.
No.
Can you put that on a loop for 24 hours and put it on YouTube, please?
Yeah, it brings you back to childhood, being a baby, sucking on a bottle.
I love it. So Ryan, we're not comedians, we're musicians, but we started this episode talking about our love of comedy and comedians and stand up, and we mentioned Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and George Carlin and oh my God, who else were we talking about? Mitch Hedberg. And yourself, we're a
yeah.
big fan of you, which is why we wanted to get you on the show. Was there anybody like, I have to imagine, well, you're a little younger than us, but was there anybody that you saw that you were like, that's what I want to do? I mean, is there anything that made you go into comedy that was like a certain stand-up or a certain movie? Or
Yeah, honestly, 100% it was when I was must have been a freshman in college. It was Dane Cook for me.
fuck yeah.
Okay, yeah,
nice.
fair.
Nice. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I think
Sue
he
Fi.
inspired a whole generation of of Sufi
Sufi.
Nation.
The super finger.
But yeah, I remember. I think it was his Vicious Circle special that he did at Madison Square Garden.
In the
I think.
Round.
And there's like in the round.
Yeah, I had that shit on DVD. I loved it.
Me too. The DVD of it. I actually just gave all my DVDs to Goodwill a few years ago, and I completely regret it.
I would regret it.
I'm like, I'm like, why did I give away? Those would be so fun to have. And I'm like, I'm never gonna watch DVDs anymore.
Oh man.
I think
like-
I think we all assume that because I know I did that with movies and DVDs and VHS tapes and shit like that. But because you were like, oh, streaming is the new thing. Everything's going to stream. And then that's not true because licenses go away, and some things like,
Oh, yeah.
I know Kevin Smith is just finally now putting Dogma on DVD because there was a big licensing issue. And it's like, fuck, I love that movie. I haven't watched it in 20 years. Why? Because I gave away my fucking DVD.
I have it on
it was
VHS.
like- Oh man.
So, and then comedy specials. Yeah, there's really no, unless I'm wrong, is there like a streaming app that even hosts all those?
I don't know. Yeah, a lot of them are on just Netflix and HBO now.
Okay.
But-
Well, at least they're
I
out
remember
there.
having that vicious circle one. I remember there was a scene at the beginning before he goes out on stage, and he's like backstage in a hallway, and the crowd is just chanting Dane, 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 and he's up against this brick wall, just kind of getting himself pumped up, kind of punching the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is the coolest thing. I didn't know comedy could be like a rock concert. Like that's what I want to do.
That's true.
And,
Yeah.
I think
He really did that. I mean, that he was kind of like a rock star.
I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I want to say like him doing that kind of like opened up that whole, like, I don't want to say he was the first, but like that turning a comedy thing into a rock like thing. Like,
Unless you want to say
Yeah.
unless you want to say like Eddie Murphy when he came out and did Raw. I mean, that was a fucking rock concert, dude. Because he was the biggest thing ever. So there's certain guys come out with that energy.
But
But
like Andrew Dice Clay had that rock and roll like
yeah,
80s feel,
but I think Dane, for our age range, he was the guy. I think
Right. Yeah, and generally that's like a bad place to do a comedy show is in a Madison Square Garden. Like
Right.
you ever show up to a comedy club and it's like got like 300 seats, you're like, God damn it, this is way too big.
Okay, so
It
that's
needs to be like a little tighter would be more ideal.
I was going to say that's a great thing because, see, there again, from the music perspective, we want a big room. I feel like,
Yeah.
because, so our group's been together 20 years. Most of those have been cover shows. We do write originals and we have toured and we have played in different groups and stuff. But the reason that we all still get to hang out is because we make money. And the only way we can make money anymore in Northern Ohio is, cover shows and things like that. You don't want to play for just 30 people. You want to play for a couple thousand people or something like that. Is it the reverse? I mean, not like you want to play for no one, but is a smaller room easier to connect with, or does that get intimidating?
Yeah, definitely for me at least. I mean, my like ideal kind of size crowd is probably like 100 people or so.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, there's like the biggest crowds. I mean, yeah, because music can kind of fill a big space. That's the more people that are there, the more fun it is.
Yeah.
With comedy, it's just like if it's a huge like. I used to open for Dimitri Martin a bunch.
Oh, yeah,
Not
nice.
a few times, and those were like the biggest shows I would ever do. It'd be like 2,000 or 3,000 people, and it's kind of weird. Like you don't get like the up close people laughing at your joke. It's kind of more of like a wave of laughter that
Sure.
doesn't even sound like laughter when it's like that big of a room in like a venue that's made for music or for theater or something. It's just like it's kind of just the sound kind of gets lost, and it's an odd sensation to hear just like more of a roar than actual like people laughing.
Does
Here's like whoa.
does that mess up? Does
your
that mess
pacing?
up your,
That's
your
what I was going to
timing
say.
or cadence?
Does
and stuff?
that mess the beat, like the beat of your delivery?
Yeah, 100%. It's just like hearing your own like voice echo throughout like a big venue is unsettling too, and kind of throws you off. So
Yeah.
yeah, generally, yeah. There's this guy I'm messaging right now on Facebook or something that's trying to set up a show, and he's like, I got these two venues. One is like a 60 seater, one's like a 400 seater. I'm trying to get you in the 400 seater, and I go, dude, please do not.
Yeah.
I'm so happy with the 60 seater.
Yeah.
If I can, and I can fill it. I mean,
for
hopefully
sure.
I'm not filling a 400 seater, so it's just gonna hurt my feelings when I show up.
No, we totally understand that. That would definitely feel the same
Oh,
way.
my goodness,
It,
yeah.
it makes sense to stuff a small room and feel really great about it, then kind of get too big for your britches and go, oh yeah, I can fill this place, and you make that promise, and then you go, oh fuck.
Yeah,
this
that was
town,
definitely like,
yeah, this town doesn't like me as well as I'd hope they did. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
no,
And
that's
definitely like, yeah, when I first started and I got into, when I was super into Dane Cook and seeing that, oh, when you're good at comedy, you're supposed to perform at Madison Square Garden. I had like delusions of that's like what I wanted my career to go like. And now I'm like, absolutely not. Even if I did have a string of success and I started performing at, I mean, a lot of comics I came up with are not performing at these huge theaters and 10,000 seat theaters or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. That seems terrifying to me.
yeah.
I don't think my comedy really like works for that kind of room. Like I'm pretty happy where I'm at doing these middling venues in the middle of nowhere.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So was stand up is that a platform to get into? Is there other loves that you want to do? Is there like film, or I mean, we've all listened to your album Yum Yum Yum, which is awesome. Do you want to?
Oh hell yeah, dude!
I love it.
So you guys are the ones who listen to it.
No, yeah. Did you see your Spotify numbers go up? It was us.
Yeah, dude, I finally got that first listen. Yeah, like,
Well,
ain't nobody listen to that thing.
It's really good.
yeah, to be honest,
Okay.
Ryan, like Scott and Baker said like, hey, we're thinking about like having you come on the podcast and everything, and I was like, oh, all right. I was like, and at that time I was like, who is this again? And they started showing me. I was like, oh, you're the guy that pops up in my algorithms with the
Overly excited tourist.
Yeah, the tourist, and then there's the
Oh,
one,
right on.
and then the one that came first to me. Like I'll have to be honest, like is the
Fan Question Friday.
Fan Question
So,
Friday.
I love that so much, and I send it to him every time you post
man.
one
and it hurts my head
because it makes him give it like a migraine headache.
I'm rubbing
And
my
he's
head
like-
right now.
He's like, please
thinking
don't
about
send
it."
me these anymore.
Dude, yeah. It's so funny that they reach the audience that they did. Some people just love them. They're like, I don't know why this is so satisfying to watch. People are like, what? Am I having a stroke?
That's it.
I
That's
do
exactly.
not want to watch this.
So then I started doing I was like, all right, you're going to be coming on the podcast Thursday stuff. I was like, I want to do my research and stuff, do my diligence here to do a best interview. And so like I started doing kind of deep dive with you and stuff. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I've seen this guy before. And I was like, he does more than there's way more to you than just like, the stuff that pops up in people's algorithms and everything. So like it's
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to put out as much content as I can. It's I got a whole bunch of different like series online on my YouTube and stuff, and a lot of just stuff that I just film by myself.
Yeah.
Just like keeping it easy. I'll just like set up a camera in my apartment and play two different characters talking to each other. I do a lot of those.
I love those. Like two different
Oh, yeah.
guys on a bench is great, and then I know you do
Yeah.
like a home version on the couch. Like I just watched the one you posted the other day about the I guess you'd say the dumber version of you is talking about AI, and then maybe
water.
the smarter version is going, oh yeah, it takes a lot of energy and stuff. It's so clever and it's timed so well.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Those like
It's so funny. I mean, it's funny and it's clever and it's great that you can play both parts. You play the straight guy really well and you play the other guy really well, and it's just super funny. It shows a lot of range, and it really does look like two guys.
Yeah.
To like twin brothers.
yeah. That's just a real conversation that I had like recently. I just found out that AI is bad for the environment. I was like, wait, what? How?
Yeah, because the
with the
computers
water?
because the computers
'cause
need
the
water.
water.
No, I love it.
I guess you just need water.
Okay, so here's another thing. So do your bits get inspired by some like real people you know or real conversations you've had? Like, do you know an overly excited tourist that you're like, man, I'm ripping you on my next video series?
No, not that one in particular, dude. The overly excited tourist was like it's supposed to be just a one-off sketch that I did. I live right by Hollywood Boulevard
Yeah.
in LA, so I filmed one over there. I thought it'd be funny to have a guy. I bought this like really ugly LA hat and just have this like dumb guy who's on Hollywood Boulevard, and excited to see all the stars, but like can't pronounce anyone's name and doesn't actually know who
Love it so
anyone
much.
is.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
stuff's so
a
great.
moron. And then that just got that kind of blew up one night, and I was like, oh shit! I sent it to I had a relationship at Funny or Die.
Yeah.
They're producing a show that I was acting on, and at the rap party for that show, I went up to the Funny or Die people and was like, hey, this video I put out just got like 100,000 views yesterday. Maybe we can like work together and try to make more of these. And they're like, all right, we'll make 3 of them when you're like on the road. Do like a DC one, I think a Green Bay one, and and a Reno one. See how those do. And those all got like millions of views. And they're like, okay, yeah, let's do 30 more of these.
That's so
So I
good.
did,
But you know,
did a ton of them.
it's so funny because we're here in Ohio, and I follow you, so like I'm always waiting. Like, all right, it's a city I know. Who are they gonna make fun of? You know, who's he gonna make fun of? Oh, is it happening now? It's not my city. Dang on it. You know what I mean? Like, I get like, I want to view in all the time. Be like, is it my city? You know?
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
What is your city? Where are you?
Well,
at?
we're Canton, Ohio. We're about an hour south of Cleveland.
yeah. So I
that's
was
right.
telling you by chat that we are 15 minutes away from the Football Hall of Fame, and there'd be a lot of fodder for that because there's a lot of statues and monuments, and there's a lot of oh my God, there's so many things you could pick on about the Football Hall of Fame.
We got the
Yeah, man, just be super obnoxious.
Oh
in
my
the museum,
God,
just
you
screaming.
could. I mean, mispronouncing all the football players' names when they do the.
President McKinley's monument. Too.
Oh yeah, they got the William McKinley Monument,
Yeah.
which is
we got
I
a
heard-
bunch of dumb
Oh,
stuff.
and it has a big ascending staircase, kind of like Rocky, kind of like the Rock. You could pretend you're doing the Rocky steps, but it's
Yeah.
fucking Canton, Ohio.
you would definitely think it's 100 feet big.
Yes.
Yeah, there's been a couple of places where I've gone into like a funny museum or store or something, and doing that character inside is always a totally different experience. It's like so embarrassing and loud,
Yeah.
and just ruining people's experience at the museum.
See, I
No,
love
that's
that.
great.
That was
That's
going to
so
be one of
great.
my questions: is are you ever filming a bit like one of those, especially kind of the louder or more obnoxious? Are people just stink eyeing you the whole time? They're like, "What are you doing?" Because they don't know.
dude.
If they don't know your work, you know.
Yeah, man, that's a big reason why I stopped doing them back in the day. I did like 30 something of them in 2017, and then at the end of the year, I was like, I'm let Funny or Die know this is gonna be my last one. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm constantly just like upsetting people.
I love it so much.
Yes.
That's pretty great.
Yes.
Did you,
it's all the time.
What about the one you're in like a Sam's Club kind of store or like a Home Depot, and you're doing guess the price of the thing? Did they really
Yo, dude.
Did they really kick you
guess the
out?
price of the thing. No, they didn't kick me out.
Okay, that shit was great.
Dude, yeah, that was a great. I want to do another one of those. That was like right before COVID, I think, and then I was like, I was gonna make like a series of that. Just go to various stores and just do that, and then I just never did. So, I'll have to.
Yeah, please bring
I'll
that
have to,
back.
yeah.
That's super, super good. Well, and the best
Yeah,
thing
man.
too is you've really got this knack for. I mean, you speak so clearly. I was going to say, do you have a stutter? Because you have this great way to fake a stutter and work that into the bit where it's like the Porky Pig thing, where you change the word, or like you think he's going to say something and then he says something different, and it's just where does that come from?
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, most of my career and content is built off of just mispronouncing things and speaking wrong.
But what a
That's the way
great
of my life.
Mostly what I do.
What a great
But-
way to turn that into a successful thing, though. Like I wrote down, I made this note the last time I listened to your record, and you said something like, "Have you ever asked somebody how they're from?"
Yes.
And
yes.
I thought, and I
Yes.
laughed really fucking
Yes.
hard at that
No,
because
I
I'm like,
laugh
"Oh
at
my
that
god,
one so much.
that's I've done that too."
Uh-huh.
And I stutter a lot and I get tongue tied a lot. I'm like, but you took it and made it something really cool and worked comedy into it and made it made people laugh with you or at you, but you're still part of the deal. You know, it's not just, oh, hey, this guy's, slow or something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, the dumb talk definitely resonates with people, as proven by like the Fan Question Friday. But it actually takes some work, because when I was a kid, I did have a bad stutter.
Yeah.
I used to have to go to a speech pathologist, and like, and yeah, it kind of just went away. I don't know if it was from seeing the doctor or just kind of just I grew out of it. But
Sure.
yeah, when I was a kid, I had a terrible, terrible stutter, and it kind of I still struggle with it a little bit. Like all the stuttering I do in the videos is all just like fake, but
Yeah.
I do have a real stutter that sometimes
It sneaks
comes out. But yeah,
But-
it got really bad actually. I think it must have been like beginning of COVID or right before COVID. I was like doing this joke in my set that there's this combination of words or this one part of this one joke that I just like couldn't get out without stuttering. And it's just this one line, and I couldn't get it out. Every time I would do the joke, it would get like kind of stuck in my throat a little bit.
Mhm.
And I was like, this is weird, man. This hasn't happened to me in like years. I don't know what's happening. And then it started to I got in my head about it, and it started to spread to like a bunch of other jokes. And that was right. And then COVID hit, and then all shows stopped happening. And at the time, I was like very grateful for it because I was scared to go on stage in like early 2020. I was just like couldn't get through my set without having like a stuttering fit, and I was getting like really embarrassed. And then COVID, I was like, oh, thank God, shows aren't happening. Then I had to go see a speech pathologist again here in LA, which I hadn't done since I was a kid.
Wow.
And went and saw this woman, and everyone in this office is like 5 and 6 years old. There's like children's toys in the lobby, like those like wires that you just like put a shape.
Oh yeah, the
through,
little beads
go around
and
the loop.
stuff go around
Yeah,
the little
right,
train.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like those, and just sitting there, just waiting to go into the office. And this woman is just like gives me a list of sentences to say, and I say them with no problem. But I'm just like, but it's different to recreate when I'm on stage and I'm nervous.
Yeah.
That's I think that kind of ramps up whatever part of my brain is like not functioning. So that was the one good thing that came from COVID. I was able to take some time away from that joke, and now I just got back into it, and I don't stutter at all anymore, for the most part. Knock on wood. I'm sure it'll come back at some point.
Yeah, I'm jinxing you by bringing it up. No,
Yeah,
I hope
just
not.
start stuttering right now.
No,
Thanks for
Lawsuit.
no, I get that, man. I suffer from a bit of anxiety, and I'll get it when I'm singing. Sometimes it's happened before.
Oh, really?
And the 2020 thing kind of was great for me because I was a career musician, so I was playing 4 or 5 nights a week, 3 or 4 hours a night, and it doesn't make a ton of money, but it was making enough money to live off of. But you do that for 15 years, and it's like, Jesus, fuck, I want to break. It's something, a change or something, and you get in your head about stuff like, oh, I'm getting older. I don't know if I should be doing this anymore. Oh, wearing a guitar for 4 hours is hurting my shoulder. Oh, I think I'm getting arthritis in my whatever. Like you just start getting in your head,
You old man.
and then you psych yourself out, and then you really start kind of freaking out. And
Yeah.
I mean, I was
it's
getting
crazy.
numb face and numb arm, and like really, I mean, yeah. Oh my God, I'm having a stroke on stage. You're like, yeah.
Oh man.
So taking a break was really nice, and not having to do
Definitely.
that all the time.
See, that's
At that point, you just need a break.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to dip my toes in like stand-up comedy, but like it's dealing with hecklers that like gives me the biggest like anxiety. Like how do you deal with that?
Oh, not well.
Fair enough.
I'm like I do very little crowd work. It's just not like my thing.
That's not my thing either. So I always fear that.
And I suck at it, but I try. I definitely used to like get angry immediately. My first reaction is to be like snap at the person and hope that would get a laugh and just like be mean. But
Right.
I kind of just stopped doing that. I was like, well, that just made the show weird for everybody.
Uh-oh, Dad just hit Mom at the dinner table.
Keep eating your peas. Keep eating your peas.
Yeah, dude. I would just get so angry. It's like you're interrupting my goddamn show, and now my whole set is ruined. I'll just like snap at you. I'd be like, "You shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
It's like, oh god. Like, yeah, maybe that wasn't the right way to go about that.
Didn't you pay to see me? I didn't pay to see you. Sit down, lady.
Yeah, man.
Who's on stage right now? Well, yeah, it gets like that. I mean, people heckle at rock shows too. I mean, they try to yell songs.
Freebird.
Well, they yell
Security.
song requests and
Oh,
things.
God.
And it's like, I don't know if you just want to be seen, if that makes you feel good and important. Like,
Well, you know what?
like if somebody heckles you and you address them, now they're part of the show and now they're your equal.
You
Or
know,
I don't know
now
why
I'm-
people do that.
Now I'm thinking about it. I have no problem destroying those people that that heck, you know, like, do you
They
remember?
shout things out. Oh, it happens to us all the time.
Well, like that one lady with
Yeah.
the
What'd she want? Nickelback? No, what'd
no,
she say?
oh.
I don't remember what
Yeah, but,
band
like-
she shouted out. We eventually told her to shut the fuck up.
yeah, I went off on it.
And I usually do it off mic.
I was like, that band sucks, and this is why it sucks.
Like on
and
mic, I'm like, hey, are you
you
guys
suck for
having a
listening
nice
to it.
time? Off mic, I'm like, shut the fuck up. And then, you know, like, anyway, hope you guys are having a great time tonight. Try the veal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means more. It means more when you do it off the mic. You know,
Yeah.
I'm talking just. This is not part of the show. I'm letting you know. I don't fucking like.
Yeah, right. I'm speaking in the parentheses or whatever you do when you're talking online. I'm out of character if I go off mic.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, so much like stand-up content online now is comedians dealing with hecklers, and a lot of comics hope for that. Hope that people will
Right.
heckle and
Man,
say
that's-
something.
that's
Maybe I
not-
can get some. I can get some content out of this. But I'm like, please do not talk
Yeah,
in my
don't
show.
do
Yeah,
it.
I'm on the same page with you.
We started the episode just a little bit before we called you, and we were kind of setting up what we were going to talk about. And we brought up I think his name's Matt Rife. And that's kind of that's kind of part of his shtick is he's very quick with the comebacks. So he taunts the crowd like, what do you got? Tell me something. Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah.
Yell something at me. And he's got really great, snappy, fast-paced
Yeah,
comebacks.
man, he's so good at it. As
And
much
it's-
as I want to hate on a guy who's
Yeah.
successful, which I do love to do.
Yeah. Damn
Like,
him and
he
his
is-
damn.
But dude, yeah, and he's just this hot dude who's super successful. I'm like, yeah, automatically I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I
But
fuck him,
then
man.
you
We don't
watch
like him.
He's so damn good at it, man. And like, yeah, I wish I was like good at that stuff. I'm not that like quick off the top, you know. My brain just doesn't move that fast. But I'm good at doing my jokes, which that's just usually when I go up on stage, I'm gonna just do my set. If I'm a little drunk, I'll interact. The drunker I am, the more I interact. Sometimes I go up far too drunk. If it's like the second show of the night, and
Yeah.
I've had sets where I don't do a single joke and I'm just talking to the crowd the whole time.
Yes.
And then, but for the most part, I'm just doing my jokes. And if people start chirping, or I usually just blow right past them and hope they just stop.
Right. Like when
And
you
if they
don't,
I'm like, I
yeah,
gotta
when you
address
don't
this.
acknowledge the bully, maybe they stop because they're not getting under your skin.
Man, he's one of
Right.
He's one of us, or we're one.
Oh yeah,
one
we're
of
simpatico
him.
for sure.
Oh
No,
yeah,
that totally makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Like,
and-
for me, the best chance I have to make a crowd laugh is just to do my jokes. Like, I know that my joke is going to be funnier than my dealing with a heckler. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, I'm going to try to just get this joke out. I think it'll go better than me dealing with that heckler.
No,
And sorry if the people around the heckler are having their show ruined. I feel bad, but just I need the rest of the crowd to stick with me so that at least they will laugh.
yeah. Well, and if you're building a story or you're really getting into a piece that works for a couple of minutes, yeah, they have to fucking pay attention, or they're not going to get the big payoff or the even if it's a series of punchlines along the way, they have to they have to follow you down that rabbit hole. They can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
So
are
it's
there
like, please let me get to the end of this.
Are there some cities or states that you try to avoid like a plague, doing stand up in?
Yeah, just
Dude,
say them
honestly,
all out
like-
loud so they never.
Hey, he wouldn't be the first one, so like.
Dude, the only like really bad place that I just like I don't really want to go back to is I did a week in Vegas last year.
Okay.
As a feature, I was opening for this bigger comic, and it was I think like a full with there was like 6 or 7 shows, and I just bombed every single
Oh,
night.
man. Yeah.
They just like the Vegas crowd just did not like me. It was for whatever reason. Like the host would go up and crush, the headliner would go after me and crush, and I would just go in between and just bomb every night. It was really weird.
Oh, man.
And like I think the crowds were they were like older, touristy crowds.
Yeah.
And I kind of go up and I kind of meander a bit when I go up, for a couple of minutes to talk about the room or whatever. Just kind of, I start very slow, which is not a great idea, but that's just kind of like how I've always done it. But I remember like the first night going up and just kind of talking about Vegas and some of the stuff to see or whatever. And just kind of meandering through the first couple of minutes before getting into my set. And then, and the headliner afterwards comes over. He's like this older guy. And he was like, have you ever performed in Vegas before? I said, no, no, first time. And he was like, if I can give you some advice. And I'm like, oh man, getting advice. I'm
Here
like
it comes.
15 years into doing this.
I love these guys.
I'm like, damn. That's just so humbling to just be getting advice. I'm 15 years into this doing stand-up. Like, shit, yeah, give me advice. Like, I'm brand new. But he was right. He goes, I mean, this in Vegas is different. These people just they're just popping into this show. There's so many things that that they can do and that they're gonna do after this. They're just like, they have no attention span. They're in Vegas for like probably a couple nights. They're gonna see a show, get in, get out. They don't want to just like sit and watch you meander. So come up and just hit them with some quick jokes off the top. Bring your A game like from the very beginning, because this crowd is just, they're tourists who are just wandering through. They have no attention span. Like, and it did really help. I kind of changed my set and went up. I still didn't do great the rest of the week, but I'm like, yeah, definitely not going to meander through the top of that set. But yeah, Vegas is the only place where I just left. I was like, man, that was 6 consecutive shows that I just ate shit. Maybe it's just like not my town. But yeah, that's the only.
I get what he's saying. Yeah, they want the greatest hits. It's like when Rod Stewart's a headliner there. You just come out and here's Maggie May. Here's this one. They don't want to hear the new album. They don't. They don't want. They don't want the deep cuts. You're not playing for your rabid fans. You're playing for people that probably don't.
Right. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. If I'm headlining a show, I'll come out just kind of. People are just excited to see me. If they're like a fan, they're like, yeah, I'll listen to this guy that I like. Just kind of talk nonsense for a little while. It's because I'm a fan, but. If you're here to see the other guy and I'm opening, they're like, what is this guy doing? Is he going to do jokes? Like, what is going on? But yeah, it was like embarrassing. I mean, it was kind of cool to have like that man-to-man moment. He kind of just like leveled with me and was trying to help me out. Yeah. But it was just like embarrassing and humbling he kind of like took me aside, like at the bar after the show, and was like, can I just give you advice? I'm like, I felt so small. I was like, damn, I feel so stupid getting advice right now.
Well, I don't know who this person is, but it sounds like they were trying to help, I guess. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, as embarrassed as I was like, that was cool. Like, man,
I'd like to see you do better, and this is how you do it.
Yeah, this is my show, and I would like for you to do well on it, please. Yeah. Don't ruin the crowd before I get up on stage.
You're a reflection of me.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
I got you. Like you get somebody hired at your day job, and it's like, well, now I vouched for you. You better fucking show up and do the job.
Yeah, man. He's just like, you're ruining my show by being this bad. So please get your act together. We have to do a whole fucking week of shows together. So please stop bombing. You should, and I didn't.
You should have came out and mirrored them. Like you should, like if there were ever, I don't think you do. The online characters during your stand-up, but what a great place that you could show up and just be the idiot tourist, and they wouldn't even know you're taking a piss on them. Like, it wouldn't even know. Like, you could just be like, oh man, did you see this thing? And then they'll start laughing because they're like, yeah, I did see that thing. Like, they won't even know.
I can relate.
Yeah. Hey, this guy gets me.
Wow, this guy doesn't know how to pronounce anything. This is my kind of guy. That was another reason why I kind of stopped doing those videos. I mean, I did a bunch in 2017, and then I took like 7 years off. I just brought them back last year, but a big reason why I stopped doing them back in the day, in addition to them being just very embarrassing to do and just like a huge pain in the ass to have to like film that throughout the day and then go do a show at night. But when they were super popular back in the day, a lot of people would come to my stand-up show to do that, and people would be like disappointed.
Right.
And then they're like, "Oh man, you didn't say, are you joking my ass the whole time? That's great." It's like, yeah, that's just a character I do for YouTube, but my stand-up is a thing I've been doing for way longer, and that's my actual thing, and that's the other thing is just like a little sketch that I do. I'm not gonna like change my whole stand-up act to do this one character that I do online. So people would be like yelling out the catchphrases during shows and stuff.
Right.
And people coming up after being like asking why I didn't do the character, and it just started like bumming me out. So I was like, I'm gonna just put this character to rest and just it started to become like all I was known for, and that was kind of bumming me out a little bit.
See, that makes me laugh because a few years ago we all dressed up like Macho Man Randy Savage. And ever since that one show, everyone's like, are you guys going to wear the Macho Man suits? And we're like, no, that was a one-time thing. So I'm relating a little bit.
Stupid. And it went, we did it. We didn't tell anyone we were going to do it. And it was at a pretty sizable show, a couple hundred people out there. And we just all bought matching Randy Savage outfits off of Amazon.
Wait.
Different eras, not matching, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one of us was the Slim Jim one, and
Different
one of
ones,
us was like and we did that, and we did it because we thought it was funny, and like
Yeah, we did it for us.
we did it for
Hold on,
us.
Pause. Hold on, because I'm going to explain this to Ryan. What you're dealing with here is a band where like one of us will have a bad idea, just like, hey, we should dress up for like Macho Man Randy Savage for the show, and then no one ever says no in this band.
Yeah.
So like
It's very yes and.
yeah, they're like, oh yeah, let's do that, and then it's on.
Yeah. And whoever comes up with the worst idea when we can't stop laughing about it, it's definitely going to happen.
Yep.
I love that.
I think we're at this point we're just daring people to fire us. Like just what can we do
Yeah.
that they'll actually, short of like just swearing at people on the mic, because we don't do that, but like what can we do that we're like, I don't think I like this group anymore. Like maybe we shouldn't have. And sometimes it works in our favor. But yeah, like Ryan says, we did one gag and then everybody's like, "Oh, do that again." It's like, well, now it's not funny. Now you know it's coming. Like
Right.
it doesn't make me laugh anymore.
I thought this was the Macho Man band. Who are these guys?
Yeah, more or
Exactly.
less, yeah.
Well, and then you build an institution, and then you're just
Stay
like,
clear of that one.
I don't want to do that all the time. That was a thing, you know. I don't want to keep doing that.
So playing a show where everyone would show up as Macho Man, that would be like
We'll
how they do
tell
at this
them.
Comic Con
Yeah,
stuff.
the
That would
crowd-
be that would be rather fun.
The crowd can do it. Well, I mean, think of like Sacha Baron Cohen doing Borat. Great movie, both movies. But
Yeah.
how many years do you think people would see that guy at a restaurant or at the grocery store and be like,
Very
very
nice.
nice. I like my wife. Like he probably got really fucking
Yeah.
sick of it.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know.
sure. It's like, yeah, that was one movie I did.
And he's like,
Unfortunately, it was iconic.
well, that's the
being
thing.
iconic kind of sucks sometimes.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
now that's a double-edged sword, I'd imagine, because yeah, like some of the characters of yours, I mean, it is great. It's really great,
Yeah, we
and it's
love it.
fun to imitate. But yeah, like we see what you say too, like that. I do other stuff, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
you
But
know.
yeah. That's kind of yeah. I brought him back because I took some time off, and I was like, I do kind of miss doing that, and at least having something. You know, it brought so many people joy, and still does bring so many people joy. I'm like, I mean, I started to just be like, who am I to stop doing this character that people like?
Sure.
Like, oh, boo hoo! I have a popular character.
I
And
was going to
and
say, yeah,
I'm happy I brought it back, man. I remember like filming the first one I brought back was or when I started filming them again, I did Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
And I remember just like walking around filming Boise, doing this character for the first time in 7 years. I'm like, man, this feels good. This is like still to this day the thing I'm most known for. And I was like, yeah, I had this like just feeling of just like happiness, knowing that people are going to be like, yes, this guy is back. yeah.
No,
So I was very happy to bring it back.
well, there again, like music, you could say to you could say to Journey, or you could say to some band, does it bum you out that you've got like one big radio song, and they'd probably say, at least we're on the fucking radio, you know, like where's your
Yeah,
where's your
100%.
hit single? Or one of my bands used to tour with a comic convention called Wizard World, and we went all over the country. We were like the house band, and we met a lot of the actors. We'd hang out with some of them. And Michael Rosenbaum, who was on Smallville, he played Lex Luthor. He jams, and he's really good. He'd come up and play guitar on
sick.
some songs and stuff. And I watched him do a panel. And if you are you familiar with panels? Like you go to Comic-Con and they'll do like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
interview in front of an audience, and it's kind of a thing that people are welcome to ask questions and stuff. And
Right.
somebody asked him, how come I haven't seen you on another show since Smallville? And he said, here's the thing. When you're acting, you're really lucky if you get one part in a show that hits, that gets a couple seasons. And if it gets a
Right.
lot of seasons, that's like unheard of. And then when the show's over, it's also really unheard of to get another show that gets lots of seasons. It's not always something that you can leapfrog again and again and again. It's like lightning in a bottle. So
Yeah, and it's,
I don't know,
it's
maybe-
hard to
yeah.
when someone's in like a popular show like that, or even like these commercial actors who like if you see Flo from Progressive or
Yeah.
the Limu Emu guy or Mayhem, you see them in like a TV show. It's really hard to kind of suspend your disbelief and think that that's a real character. Oh, that's the person from that commercial. But
Right.
it's like, and it kind of probably hurts their acting career in a weird way. So like people are just always gonna. It's going to take people out of the show. Like, oh shit, Flo from Progressive is in this sitcom right here,
Right.
and it's just kind of it's like jarring. Which I mean, I'm not gonna I don't pity the actors that are making that much money that are like in regular commercials. That'd be the dream, but it does probably hurt their like actual like theatrical acting career. But I mean, yeah, I'd be very happy to have something like that. Be a regular in a commercial. Be a spokesman for any brand. That'd be like awesome at this point.
No,
Definitely when I like first moved to LA and wanted to act, I'm like, that would suck if I ended up just being a commercial actor or like some spokesman for some company. Now I'd be like, I would give anything to have that career. If some like insurance company or whatever, that'd be the dream.
when I was younger, I felt bad for the bands that would work on the late night television shows, like like Saturday Night Live, G.E. Smith and the Saturday Night Live band, and it's like, oh man, poor G.E. is never the headliner. It's whatever pop music act gets to come out and do their two songs. But week in and week out, he's working his ass off playing for 90 minutes, and he's not the famous one. And now that I'm older, I'm like, my man got to go to one TV station once a week. Play his bit, or like, let's say you work on the Tonight Show or something. Like, well, they got the Roots, but that would be awesome. But okay, so even the Roots are fucking awesome. I've seen the Roots live many times. As early back as '96, opening for Beck, and they're a great hip hop group. And I went, why are they hosting the Tonight Show? That seems like such a downstep for a great hip hop group. But then you get older and you're like, man, they probably live close to the studio. And Jimmy seems all right.
They got families.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're hanging out, and then Questlove he rides the public transportation, and his kit's already set up. They got somebody already set everything up for him. He just has to show up and know what's today's sheet music. I'll just do that, and it sounds like it's a better gig.
There's more to it than because they do
they work hard, but I'm saying they don't have to get on the bus and go do the touring, and maybe that is cool.
When Fallon brings out like certain guests that are like when he brings like Ariana Grande and stuff,
they play with them.
Yeah, there's like what I mean. So like I'm sure there's like more to it than just
it's creative. I'm just saying,
but it's still that's a great gig in the sky.
I think it's a great gig.
Oh yeah.
So that to us that would be the same thing you're saying, like to be a reoccurring character actor is. I don't think it's a curse. And the more people I talk to who only had mild brushes with some kind of fame, they're like, at least I got that. And how many people are fucking starving out here? They didn't get any gig. They had to go back home and go back to the factory and stuff.
So speaking of that, like I just realized, like just the other day, I noticed that there was a comedian. So I don't know. This guy's controversial. He can be at times, but there's this comedian called Drewski, and like he does like could have been.
Yeah, I know Drewski.
Yeah. And I just noticed he's like doing what is it, like T-Mobile commercials or something like that. I was like, oh, look at you!
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, you're in T-Mobile now. I was like, oh, you're moving on, like exactly that. Like, oh, look at this, he's moving on up now here. I was like, that's interesting. Like, yeah,
man. Yeah, he's all over the place. That's what's also crazy about so many commercials now need to have like a name or a celebrity in there, which is. I mean, I get why they do it, but it's annoying to the working man actor who's trying to get like any commercial where like why do they need Michael B. Jordan to like to promote Airbnb? Like he's not making enough money. Just get some guy.
I had
about Airbnb.
I kind of felt that like the other so besides doing like stand up stuff or whatever, the other thing I always thought about like it'd be fun to do would be like voiceover work, right? And at one point in time, like voiceover work's always been kind of hard to like get into because there's always been like certain like there's like this 5 main people that actually do voices of like everybody.
Just get Alan Tudyk.
Right.
He does them all.
But what really sucked was when the pandemic happened, like all those actors and everything just like like started flooding into the voiceover work and stuff, and then
they already had agent numbers, and then the
voiceover people were having trouble getting work because like the actors were taking it over.
No, that makes sense.
I mean, like, why would you need a famous actor's voice to play this cartoon or whatever it is? Why does like people are like, oh, cool, that's The Rock's voice?
Right,
because it helps sell it. It's the marketing. Yeah, I had the chance to pitch a couple jingles to Absolute Vodka a couple years ago. And me and a songwriting partner, we wrote like 20 or 30 different jingles of varying genres. And I mean, we stayed up all night. We worked for like 8 hours through the night to deadline this.
Was that with Ben?
It was with Chris Donnelly.
Oh.
And we turned in like a CD of an hour's worth of 15-second Absolute Vodka jingles it was when they came out with Ruby Red grapefruit flavored. And the response we got was they liked a couple of them, but ultimately they were going to go with Lenny fucking Kravitz. They licensed.
Oh my god!
I swear to God,
Way to downgrade.
they licensed a Lenny Kravitz hit single. He didn't have anything to do with it. He might not even know he's in the commercial. But I'm like, what? Why did you? What does that have to do with anything? We literally we wrote lyrics that were clever. Like we tried. I mean, we did them 100 different ways.
You wanted to fly away.
Yeah, we
with
did
Absolute
one as
vodka.
Macho Man.
Yeah. Oh, you heard that one? You heard that one?
Ooh, yeah. Absolute vodka.
Cup of coffee. No one wants a cup
Snap
of
it
coffee.
to an absolute vodka.
That's right.
Shot of vodka in the big time movie.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Oh man.
Well, hey, so this is going to air probably the last week of January, maybe second to last week of January. You'll be on tour in February. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. dude, I was
Say, is there
supposed to- I was supposed
anything you
come
want to
to
plug?
Ohio.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We were telling people that's how we got in touch. You and I is we'd love to get you out this way, if not on this pass eventually, because you do have fans out here. And hopefully,
Yeah, I was hitting up a few Canton venues, Canton and Cleveland, and
yeah.
that's a I don't have a touring agent right now, so it's just me cold emailing like a ton
wow.
of people, and it's 90% of the emails I sent just get no response. But yeah, I reached out to a few bars and whatever in Canton, and yeah, I was glad you guys reached out. But yeah, the February I was going to do Miamisburg, Ohio, and then Pittsburgh, and the Pittsburgh weekend got moved to later in the year, so I'm no longer doing any February shows. But yeah, in March I'll be I think it's in the area, somewhere around the Midwest. I suppose like Wisconsin and Indiana and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna make it anywhere to Ohio, but definitely later in the year I'm gonna.
No, that's okay. Well, I was to say whenever it's feasibly, financially possible, or like when it makes sense to your tour. That's something that we understand is when we take gigs that are out of state or we go on the road and you got to fly certain places or drive to certain places. When you lose one gig in that chain, it really offsets the pattern of how you're going to get from one place to the next because, we're not making hundreds of thousands of dollars and sometimes not even thousands of dollars between the gigs to get from one place to the next place. And sometimes it's like the old
because if you don't budget things right, you might like end up like in Lonesome Town, South Dakota, which takes like 3 days
sleeping
to get
in
through.
the van and shit. But I mean, it's like the old Rad Racer video game. Like you have to hit every checkpoint to refuel, or you're not going to get to the next checkpoint. Sometimes, yeah, you remember that? Like if you didn't get that flag, your gas tank doesn't fill back up, and you're fucked. It's kind of like that. So I was I was gonna say for a comedian, is it the same way when Pennsylvania pulled out, you went, fuck, now I can't go from A to B. I got to go to A to C, and I can't do that.
Yeah, you just lose that one in the chain, and it's like, man, so if I don't do that show, then I'm just driving 8 hours between these two gigs,
right?
With nothing in between. And so I'm driving 8 hours to do this show that doesn't really pay well.
Sure.
So I'm probably just losing money. I'm paying for the hotel, paying for gas, and like, well, I'll just cancel that whole that wing of
the
shows.
leg of the tour,
or two.
Yeah, that's happened to me all too many times. But yeah, the March run is looking pretty strong. Hopefully none of those cancel. But yeah, hopefully later 2026. Once they reschedule Pittsburgh, I'll start adding some Ohio shows to that.
That'd be great.
I mean, you're cruising through the Midwest, so like those people love to like help out no matter what. So like you'll be all right, man. Like,
oh yeah, we got you.
Oh yeah. Midwest is certainly the best kind of area for comedy, I think, in the country. It's friendly people that are drunks.
Oh yeah,
but they're not like dumb drunks like the someplace in the South are just like fucking, the shows are just like wild. But like Midwest is like fun drunk that love comedy, and it's cold half the year, so they're just happy to like go out and do something.
Yeah,
so I spend a lot of time in Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Dude, Midwesterns are like the nicest people, man. I'm telling you,
we're like Canadians.
Yeah, well, we're just south of them. You can get to Canada in 3 hours from here.
Yeah,
and it's been really fucking cold. You're not kidding. It's like 20 degrees outside right now where we're at. We're covered in snow. We have a polar vortex is what they're calling it.
Oh no, yeah, I just saw that. I was listening to the sports podcast. They say the game in Chicago, the Bears game this weekend, is going to be the coldest Bears game ever.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Well, yeah, when you're especially this time of year, flying out of O'Hare or what's the other airport out there, Midway. I mean, the birds are all covered in ice, dude. You gotta sit there and get de-iced for a fucking hour before you leave. And Cleveland's no different. Cleveland Hopkins is no different.
Oh, and there's always turbulence coming into Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah.
It's 80 degrees this week in LA.
Stop it.
Oh man.
Wait a minute. I got this though. How are those forest fires though?
Oh, now come on.
We don't have to deal with that out here. I was just wondering what's that like? How are those earthquakes?
Yeah, I'm just recording this podcast. My apartment's just on fire.
He's like,
yeah, it's pretty warm out here.
hold on, fireman. I have to wrap this up.
It's 80 degrees inside. It's about 480,000 out here.
I'm baking cookies on the front stoop.
The aluminum's melting on my rims.
Yeah, it's funny whenever there's like fires out here, people will reach out to me and make sure I'm okay, and I'm like, I'm not nearly rich enough to live somewhere that I'm being affected by fires. I'm like, I live in the slums of Hollywood. There's not a lot of trees and foliage around to catch on fire.
You're speaking like a true Floridian dealing with a hurricane.
I was right in the middle of Hurricane Milton last year. I was down there doing a gig right when the hurricane came in, and I was like, "You guys worried?" And they're like, "Nah, we've seen worse."
Yep.
And it was like it's like Category 4 or whatever the fuck the bad ones are. They're like, "Nah." Yeah, I mean, they didn't care at all.
We're just going to put some wood on the windows and bring in the lawn furniture so it doesn't blow down the street.
What are you, from out of town? We see this shit all the time.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, what? Like, how many windows do you think I have? I'm broke.
Yeah. What are you, pussy? We get all these all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have windows. I have posters.
Well, Ryan, we'll let you get going, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's been an awesome pleasure.
Awesome to talk with you. Please come through Ohio. Yeah, if you go through Cleveland, they got Pickwick and Frolic is really cool up there.
There's a ton of them.
In the heart of Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarities is Pickwick and
Hilarities.
Frolic.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, down here we've got Crackpots. We've got the Oracle's a concert club, but we're friends with the owner, and Ryan's actually the head sound guy there. So
yes.
You talk about 60 good people in a show. We could do that. We could help. We could help you with that for sure. So definitely keep in touch.
I'm gonna reach out once I get that Pittsburgh date. I definitely would love to come through.
Cool, man. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show, and we'll let you go. And safe travels on the tour in March.
No, thanks, boys. Thanks for having me. Happy holidays.
You as well.
Thanks for joking our ass.
See you soon.
I'm not joking your ass.
No, you're not even joking.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Just this once.
All
right, later, boys.
Take care, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
That was cool.
Yeah, make sure we're all good here. Yep.
Wapanapa.
That was cool.
That was great.
Like I said, man, he's like us. Like he's a Midwesterner. He doesn't realize it. You know what I mean? Like I got 9 stories too. You know.
You live in LA. You seem like a Midwesterner.
I thought
you're like us.
I was thinking he was going to say Utah for like not like being rough for.
But
doing
Vegas
stand-up.
makes sense.
But Vegas makes total sense.
And by the way, I need to apologize. I ripped so much ass during his interview, and I had to walk away for
he did.
for like
So
10 minutes.
Ryan was telling us a good story, and Baker's over here dropping so much heat. Jesus Christ!
I was sitting there and like trying to face different ways, so like they wouldn't hear me like because I was just trying to hold in my laughter, and like I could hear like me like breathing. And I'm like trying to, and then like I caught a whiff of it. I'm like, you son of a bitch!
It was pretty fucking gnarly.
Fucking Christ!
Like,
General Kenobi just destroyed it.
Because I know you're gonna hear me in the back room dying.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a part.
Sorry, Ryan.
I'm like,
it was
this motherfucker.
I'm like, man, I'm trying to hear his story, and you're over there shitting your pants.
And I was like,
Soldier was right.
I was like,
Zoltar was right. Haha. That means Joe's buying a drum set.
no. It said maybe, probably not.
Good chance, potentially. Who knows?
It was pretty vague.
I was going to try to fill in Ryan. I'm like, Ryan, I'm sorry if you hear some people laughing in the background. I was like, our bass player just like ripped ass.
Yeah.
He's on his General Commodity and he striked back.
All right, boys.
You're gonna have to send him that episode so he has the reference.
Oh, yeah. I did. I sent him a link to some of our other stuff when I asked him if he'd come on. And he still said yes to come on, so he must not have hated the other.
He's a great guy.
Man. Thank you,
That was
Ryan
awesome.
O'Flanagan.
That was
Thank you for
so
listening.
cool.
We are your imaginary cookies.
99 stories, and this was one.
This was one. This was a good one.
Definitely a good one.
We'll catch you next time.
We're gonna do an episode about this episode.
I like that.
Yeah. Or maybe you won't won't be farting this time.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Red sauce can't have no more.
Never again.
No, seriously, I can't.
No,
I had red sauce tonight.
no sauce.
Oh, I had sauce. I brought it tonight.
By the way, clean that up.
You left the snail trails in the background.
Before my dog starts licking it.
Bacon.
Snail trail sauce.
Aw. Cleanup crew. Aisle
Oh.
5.
Gross. You are the brown shadow.
Your mom.